Oh, hello. Can I help you, dear?
Yes, sorry. Hi, Mrs. Hudson. I'm Joan Watson. We emailed.
Oh, American, are you?
Yeah?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Thanks.
As I said in my advert, Miss Watson, I'm looking for a month-to-month tenant for my upstairs flat, number
The
2B.
rent is super reasonable.
Yes, I've been looking for some time for the perfect match, but it's not for everyone, I suppose. Ooh, some people are not.
And it's
That's
furnished,
okay.
too?
Yes. A bedroom, kitchen, a common room, but that's a shared space. Yes, I have one long-term tenant. I'm afraid she's got squatters' rights, runs a small business out of the parlor.
Business?
Oh dear, it's all about over my head, and I always use the wrong words, and then she gets fussy, but I'm sure she'll tell you all about it. Oh, well, she's very keen on explanations.
I'll probably keep to my bedroom a lot anyway. I'm kind of in a transitional phase right now. Doing some deep processing. Trying out creative writing, grounding, and some new truths.
You know, dear, some Americans are too open.
I just need a quiet place to get away.
Well, you should. You should certainly have that here. Oh Lord, she's on the Rachmaninoff again.
Is that coming from your tenant?
Well, she may be a bit eccentric, Miss Watson. They say you cannot judge a book's characters by its cover.
What?
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, will you turn down that Ponzi nonsense already? All right, I'm going to do it myself. I'm touching the dial. I'm turning off the Rachmaninoff. Oh, I'll pay for that later.
What is happening?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Will you open that door for me, dear? Don't jump out at me now. Don't.
What?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. This is the flat. It's lovely, isn't
It's
it?
a real fixer-upper, isn't it?
Yeah, well, but it's got good bones.
Yeah, I can see that.
Should you like to see the bedroom? Lovely. Let's just go right through.
I'll tell you what. On guard. And it's not Rachmaninoff, it's Igor Fedorovich Stravinsky.
Miss Watson?
Not all Russians are the same.
Miss Watson, may I introduce
You'd be saying it by Anton Chekhov.
Ms. Shirley Holmes?
I told you once, woman. I've told you it's not Shirley, it's Sherlock.
Oh, really? What kind of name is Sherlock, dear?
It's French for not Shirley. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Holmes. I'm Joan Watson. You bet you are. You really?
Oh, no. Oh, Sherlock, do be nice to this one.
An American, are you? Yes.
Sherlock.
A New Yorker at that. How do you? All black clothing, earbuds, reflective hostility, elementary.
Honestly.
Elementary? A child could figure it out.
Sherlock, be polite.
Polite.
Please.
I shall be exactly as polite as any other good craftsman who finds that their life's work has become meaningless. Would you hector the heartbroken to smile, Mrs. Hudson? Would you ask the bereaved to jig?
No.
Should I come another time? There isn't a good time for me now. There shall be no good time ever again.
Oh, Sherlock, she's not always like this, Miss Watson.
No?
No, sometimes she's manic.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take off.
Oh, damn it, Sherlock, you scared away another one.
I told you I didn't want a flatmate.
It's not healthy you cooped up all alone. No man is an island.
I'm no man. No, I'm not.
Oh.
No, I'm...
Oh, this is going well.
You cannot dispute the evidence, Doctor. What evidence?
Here we go.
the rental materials close sideways like a clipboard.
Oh, true.
You might as well be wearing scrubs, Doctor.
Bravo! Bravo! You see, Dr. Watson,
I'm telling you, you're wrong.
you have witnessed the work of Sherlock Holmes, internationally celebrated detective.
Consultant.
Oh, whatever.
Professional hypothesizer, if you must.
Whatever.
I wrote out what remains hidden, inevitably accomplishing the impossible, if not the improbable.
Oh, that's true. Well, whatever. You may have heard of her pre-pandemic exploits. The case of the creeping man. The adventure of the Sussex vampire.
Very made up.
Well, perhaps she's not widely known in America where nobody reads. But she may be the most accomplished deductive consultant in the world.
Was. Deservedly.
Oh.
Iconoclast, Miss Husband, now I'm adrift, wrung dry, washed up. Alexander wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
She means Alexander the Great.
Yeah, I've seen Die Hard.
Huh? Oh, don't shoot!
Emma Goldman.
I'm here about the ring.
Distraught. Not another step, Lenny, or I'll blast you back to Siberia. Stop. This is neither Secco nor Vanzetti, in fact.
I am Miss Lucy Drebber.
Drebber's broken-hearted widow.
Uh-huh. What do you mean, calling me? Call me. I voted for Margaret Thatcher.
Isn't that not like a British policeman thing? You are here, I'm sure, about your husband's ring.
Uh-huh. Yeah. On the news they said it had been stolen and found. Well, may I see it? Oh, it's all I have left of him now. School sweethearts Joe and I were. Well, married 30-odd years. I do beg your pardon, my dear, for the fuss. I just can't believe it's truly gone.
Sherlock, I'm happy to give you what you are owed. Behold, Mr. Drebber's ring. You shall get it if you just let me see.
Oh,
What are you doing?
What are you help me? Help! Oh, my bones!
And yet your ring do not seem to match. What, Holmes, are you implying she's an imposter?
I'm Lucy Drebber, 3 decades Joe's wife.
As one might expect after a long-standing partnership, but Mr. Drebber's shining as if it had been wiped clean.
Oh.
There's a fingerprint smudged upon the inside of Joe Debber's ring. Can you just use?
Oh no. Oh, I must have touched his ring a dozen times. Oh.
Mr. Drebber, sit. Tell us. And we finally have enough.
Decades and decades I gave that man. Years of cooking his breakfast, ironing his shirts, making his bed, all just so Joe wanted his wife kept at home. I cut myself off from the world for love of him, but I always thought I could see that he could see what I'd given up. I found the text that led to her red-headed professional prices negotiations act. He didn't even try to hide the phone, though I thought he'd never catch on. He was so sure there were no surprises left in me. But there were. I dressed myself to the nines, threw on a red wing. I knew he'd like that. I coloured contacts, loads of makeup, called his dispatch for a ride. I feared he'd recognise me right off, but he never did. Oh, not when I got in the cab, not when I started flirting with him, not even when I suggested a hotel. He knew right where to go. How many women had he taken there? It was raining and he carried me into the room, like a bridegroom bringing me across the threshold. He laid me on the bed. I looked him straight in the eye, kept thinking any moment, surely after all these years, it's me, Joe. See me. He unzipped his fly. I whipped off my wig. It was his heart, Inspector Holmes. His heart was never good. Heart attack it was.
Destroyed his phone to get rid of the texts. Shoved his ring back upon his finger he had taken off.
Well, you could see why I was angry, but I just wanted to scare him. Inspector, show him who I really was.
I said the fingerprint fingerprint on the ring was smudged in blood. I didn't say who. She died first, didn't she, Miss Trevor?
I just don't know how I left my fingerprint. I was so careful to wipe it clean.
Oh, there were never any fingerprints on this ring.
What?
Alone in the first victim's blood.
Oh, but you can't mislead a suspect into a confession.
Sure I can. I'm not the police.
What?
I'm a deductive consultant.
What?
I lied. Well, I hypothesized, which almost lied.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What have I done? Oh.
Closer. She'll go for the pistol. She really seems to be out cold. Underestimation is a dangerous habit, Inspector. Just ask Joe Drebber. Was he conscious when you cut into his wrists?
Got his attention then, didn't I?
All right, Mrs. Up now, slowly. I do have one question. How did you come up with the misdirection of wrath? It was clever to send us the wrong path. Completely took in lesser minds. Thanks, Holmes. Did you find the Free Workers Union card and improvise?
There are places on the web, Ms. Holmes, where one may find creative solutions for certain urgent problems. You're not the only one with clever ideas.
I presume?
Miss Sherlock Holmes. Hello, gorgeous. And Joan Watson, the Nada Doctor. Ladies have heard so much about you. Nice place you have here, gals. A kind of Laverne and Shirley go to hell aesthetic.
Thank you, Miss Adler. No, thank you.
You're so welcome, Mr. Holmes. You may call me Irene.
Listen, Irene, you have a lot of chutzpah coming in here and making snarky comments. We can't afford an inferior designer, okay? We don't make our money the hard way.
That's true. For me, it's always hard.
You're vulgar.
Men like it, women too. Do you like it, Sherlock?
I don't know.
No.
No.
What exactly is this dynamic, ladies?
What do you mean?
What's your deal?
What? Holmes is my assistant.
Oh.
I'm not. Holmes is my mentor.
Oh.
She's not. She's my roommate. We have roommates. Yeah.
You needn't be embarrassed to have a mentor, Watson. I had one once upon a time. She's much missed.
Holmes is not my mentor, and whatever. I'm nobody's assistant. I went to medical school, FYI, and graduated first in my class.
And now you are the Nada Doctor. My, those student loans must sting.
Miss Adler, may I?
You, Sherlock, may do anything you like.
May I ask, how much would it cost Elliot Monk for you to hand over this tape?
Oh, I'm not in it for the money, honey. I do just fine. No, this is about something else. I regret to inform you, ladies, that Elliot intends to turn over a new leaf by launching a campaign to buy himself a powerful Senate seat back in your good old US of A.
Ew.
What's more, he's rebranding as a champion of family values. If he chooses to announce his candidacy, I will choose to release the footage. Unlike Elliot, I'm pro whatever choice.
Exactly what is on this friggin' tape?
Let's just say I really have him over a barrel. He runs, I run the clips.
Why exactly have you come here, Miss Adler?
To warn you, Sherlock, watch out. A bigger game is afoot. And you couldn't sniff out my secrets if you tried.
Trust me, Miss Adler, if I wanted to, I could.
I think you want to.
I think you want me to want to.
I think you want me to want you to want to.
What is going on?
Pipe down, baby. The adults are talking.
Lady, you are real.
What a way with words. Devastating. Well, must run, gals. Cosmo and many petties. Oh, Holmes, one last thing. Do you happen to know the works of Sun Tzu?
What? What?
Preparation may lie within our joined hands, but defeat of the enemy is from the enemy himself.
the fray. It is the art of war, Watson.
And what an artist you are, Sherlock. But you're not the only one with clever ideas. Ta-ta.